them down. This organization, one of the things they do for us is they have a grant, she's asking about, they have a grant where they provide anger management for large group and individual that would cost hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars for an adult to do. And we're seeing really good success with that because they sit down with them and do the things they would do for adults who pay for the time. It's all, you know, at first it's a hard nut to crack, but in the end, it's pretty interesting. I got to say this real quick. I'm coming to an end, so bear with me here. I'm sorry. We got on a roll here. But I got to tell you this. One of the things that I've learned is that indifference to the kids and what's going on in the building is what led Osborne High School getting the mess that it was in. All right. And this summer I had a chance to go to Washington. When I was in Washington, I'd never been to the Holocaust Museum. And one of the things that drives home is that the Holocaust doesn't make a difference. Right? And again, every time you turn, everywhere you look, it's because of people saying somebody else will do this, somebody else will solve the problem. It's not my job. And when you come to schools dealing with kids and trying to make sure that they are treated right, it's all our jobs. But indifference is what creates that. You know, the changing of the colors is something that's just as simple as that, to the fact that the kids weren't performing, weren't going to colleges, weren't having any dreams of tomorrow. It's all about indifference. The first person I met when I came on the campus said this to me. I arrested 356 students last year. And that's not me talking, that's the cop that I met as he's leaving campus. And my response to him was this. He didn't get it until he left. The police officers I have on my campus now are totally different than that. Now, I still have kids arrested, don't get me wrong. I'm not near this because we have the anger management. We have all kinds of different things that we use at our disposal, resources to help us reach the kids. Get closer. New rules, yet giving back, everything from clubs and activities, student voices. I have a student forum. What I did way back when was I went to the teachers and I said, I need you to identify some seniors who can voice their opinion, haven't been long-term suspended, 5 days, that'll work, no longer than that, and can talk to me and come up with solutions. Every year, what happens is that at the end of the year, that first group of seniors chose their replacements from the junior class and brought them to the last two meetings. So this group this year, actually, they got chosen way back when, they just didn't know it. But they meet with me, they talk about things they want to change, they talk about things they like, they talk about things that they would like to see done and stuff like this. And giving students a voice is a big deal. After school programs, they give them something to do. They have stuff to do in the community now. They come to everything from driver's ed to African dance, Latino dancing, to photography, to business and finance, all kinds of stuff we do in our after school programs. Staff interaction with students, especially with the principal, being able to play with me is a trip. Right? If you come in my office, I have toys in my office. Right? And one of the things I have, like a kid yesterday, Chris, is a trip. He finds me all the time. He likes to imitate me. Right? So Chris will walk around and he does his best imitation of me wherever I am. He's funny. Well, yesterday he came to the office, and what I do is when people come to my office, when kids come to my office, I make sure they play Rock and Sock and Robots with me. I have that game in there. So you can't leave my office without doing that. Right? If you're a kid, I got to make sure I start doing it with the adults, or I might think I'm less angry. But anyway, this is our vision. Breaking down those barriers. No walls. If you saw our mission statement, the teachers designed this. E4, educate everyone, every day, and every way. Everyone means everyone.
So by everyone, you mean everybody that works in the school along with the kids.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everyone means everyone. They all matter. Everybody matters.
Clearly, Mrs. Marion, it's come to my attention that we're not dealing with our patients efficiently enough. We must put them first.
Doctor, help me.
In a moment, Mr. Philpott. I want you to look up our triage nurse. So, when a patient first arrives, such as Mr. Philpott,
Thank you, Doctor.
we immediately find out what's wrong with him.
I lost my fingertip.
You see, he's lost his fingertip. So, you make a note of that. Lost his...
I can't even stop the bleeding.
Please, Mr. Philpott, fingertip. And then, armed with that information, you decide whether or not it's an emergency.
I think this is an emergency.
Please don't interrupt. If it is an emergency, it's an emergency, then the other patients. In other words, should he move up the queue, or can he wait his turn?
Sorry, Mr. Doctor.
Oh, indeed. Would he be better off at the hospital? There you go, another happy patient.
excited about this because I firmly believe that the reason why our transiency rate has dropped is because they like what they are. Because that's not what's going on across Cobb County. The Hispanic population is dropping in Cobb County. The Cobb County Sheriff's Department has basically a memorandum out there where they stop trying to find illegals. Right? They'll stop different traffic violations. They lock them up. And they get rewarded by ICE, the federal branch of immigration. And what they'll do is they lock them up and then they decide whether they're going to send them out. And whatever side of that argument you're on, the problem I have is that they lock kids up in jail and they keep them there 3-4 weeks. I go to the courtroom, I try to get judges to talk to me and see if we can figure out how to get them out. I have better chances with the Cobb judges than I do with the federal judges. But it's an interesting sort of thing. But I firmly believe that it's growing. Our numbers are growing. We're now at 1,782 kids. The school's never been that big. We're usually fluctuating between 1,400 and 1,600. Go back. Saw the graduation rate increases. I firmly believe that this has to do with the personalization, the focus on them, and also the idea that we're staying in one place so that my teachers can do their job. We went from violence to academic focus. First couple of years I was going to the hospital all the time. I go to the hospital with kids and I go to the hospital with adults. They're ready to go by ambulance. The first couple of years I was going all the time with kids who are suffering from beatdowns and things like this. We go after kids who are victims of violence. The last 3 years I've not had to go to the hospital for a kid who's been beat down. I had to go with adults who had fallen down the stairs, take their own medication, stuff like that. But in 3 years I've not had to go with a kid who's beat down type thing. We've been able to clamp down on that. Relationships, key. Interaction between staff and students and communities, increase in extracurricular participation. We've created new rituals. You saw the handprint. Seniors can't wait to put those on the wall because that happens right before they graduate. They get to put their handprint up there, stole that idea, and put their name, stole that idea from graduate school. When you're changing the chairs, there's something called dance graduation cheer. Then we do field day. It still was ideas from middle school and elementary school. Field day. You'd be surprised. Number of kids, they can't wait for field day. Getting ready to have one this week. Trips for learning. We started doing these Jekyll Island trips. Stole this idea from the east side of Cobb County where they do these types of trips. They go down to Jekyll Island and do things like this. We started doing it. The kids love it. Raccoon Mountain. I'm a former scoutmaster for Boy Scouts. And Raccoon Mountain is just north of Chattanooga. Taking kids, many of them have never been in Atlanta, going out there to Raccoon Mountain, just north of Chattanooga. What you do is you go up there, there's caves. You can spend the night in the caves. Right? So we take these kids into the caves. I had the right teacher, didn't realize that we hired her. Susan Carlson knows her very well. She's into protecting bats and things like this. And she's like, dude, I'd love to take kids up into a cave. It would be awesome. And kids now created a light